corner. There you go. Wembanyama, a little stop. Bill, have I been talking about?
Well, they have a system. On the drive.
Oh my goodness! Send it to the line.
Advantage. Smith.
Oh my! Blocked by Wemby. Blocked again by Wemby. Get it out of here! Push the ball. Johnson.
Holmgren splits the pair. Nice move. Goes right through two defensive players of the Cavs and then the left-handed finish. You know, Okoro prefers to drive as opposed to taking the three, which Chet will do here. And Chet Holmgren splashes home that three. He's got 5 consecutive points. Usually very reliable with the basketball in his hands. This time it's LeVert on the drive, and Chet Holmgren affects the shot and blocks the shot. For Chet Holmgren, a rookie. Okoro, Holmgren again, wiping it away from Mobley right at the rim.
Kyle Lowry. Tough defense by Cunningham. The cutter, Butler, has it blocked. Jimmy, pump fake, blocked again. Butler finally prevails after a couple of blocked shots.
LaMelo thought about it, instead gives it to PJ. He was a monster in the paint on Wednesday. This time has his shot blocked away. There's Brandon Miller's first shot. Bottom of the well! Welcome, young man, to the Queen City. That was the last time they made a field goal. So it's been about 5.5 minutes since they had something fall through the hoop. First of many, an alley-oop from LaMelo.
This year's rookie class is looking very promising for the first 2 weeks of the NBA so far. Already from the first 5 to 7 games that we've seen from each of these rookies, there's been some pretty crazy performances and stat lines. Obviously, we need to start with the 7'4" elephant in the room, which is Victor Wembanyama. What hasn't been said about him already at this point? The kid is an anomaly. The first couple of games that he played wasn't anything monumental, putting up some pretty decent numbers, but nothing completely out of the ordinary. It wasn't until November 3rd, where he drops 38 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks on 58% from the field. This is insane. This was his 5th game in the NBA. I can easily consider him to be a top 25 player in the league by now, because it's not just the offensive side of the floor. In fact, I'd argue that his defense is even more impressive than his offense has shown. Victor as of right now is averaging nearly 4 stocks a game, stocks being a combination of steals and blocks. But not only are his arms the length of Portugal to the point where he can block a shots closer to the sun than the earth, but it's also just his enormous size that makes it pretty damn hard to shoot the damn ball. Because believe it or not, being nearly the size of the Eiffel Tower will make shots very difficult for offenses. Wemby could very well be averaging almost 5 blocks a game if Pop didn't almost play him like a wing, but I trust Popovich with my life, so I won't say anything about that right now. Needless to say, Wemby has been a force to be reckoned with, and is my top vote for Rookie of the Year. However, speaking of Rookie of the Year voting, my runner-up currently is, quite obviously, Chet Holmgren, who is averaging a modest 56% from beyond the arc at a modest size of 7'1". Not only is he an absolute machine on the scoring end, averaging 17 points per game and 8 rebounds per game, but he's also a defensive juggernaut, putting up nearly 2.5 blocks per game. For God's sake, the man put up 7 blocks in his 2nd career game. For the last 3 games, Chet is averaging 20-10-4 with 2 blocks on 50-40-100 shooting splits. Might I remind you that this guy is in his rookie season? However, he and Wemby aren't the only rookies that are putting up insane numbers on the defensive side of the floor. Ausar Thompson has been an absolute menace on that end. Though his shooting looks like a prime Ben Simmons, Ausar Thompson is 6'6", averaging as many stocks as Chet Holmgren. That is insane. Not only this, but I want you to take a look at the stat line. 14, 9, 4, 4, and 4. This is genuinely absurd for a person that is 6'6". What's even more mind-boggling is that he is first in rebounds in this rookie class, meaning that he is getting more rebounds than 7'4" Victor Wembanyama and 7'1" Chet Holmgren. What the hell? However, speaking of rebounds, Derek frickin' Lively. Look, I am a huge Luka fan, and so when I saw that the Mavs drafted Lively, I was pretty damn hyped. And I've been very impressed as to how Lively has been looking in this season. Lively is currently averaging 9 points and 8 boards on 75% true shooting, and he is contributing very meaningful basketball to the Mavericks. Last year, the Mavs completely missed out on the play-in by intentionally losing the last 2 games of their season, which somehow turned out to be a pretty amazing plan because now those games are paying dividends. As of this recording, the Mavericks have the best record out of any of the aforementioned rookie teams, with a current record of 6-1, with Lively being a key contributor to all of those wins. Finally, there's Brandon Miller, who has been playing some pretty damn good basketball, averaging 13.2 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and modest 1.7 assists on pretty reasonable efficiency. And obviously this isn't leading to any meaningful wins because, well, the Hornets are dog water, but that doesn't take away from his pretty damn good start. Then there's Scoot Henderson, which he's just having a rough start. That's it. Surely he bounces back soon with just a few more reps under his belt. Surely.
Getting his first start in 2 years, misses on the season opening attempt. Henderson back the other way. Get used to that. He is a blur.
Jokes aside, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. We up.